Hello guys and welcome to my new video. I built this computer back in 2018 for 1000 euros and today I will show you what components I used and how this computer holding up in the year of 2023. So hit the like button and enjoy this footage. Alright guys, so here you can see the list of the components that I choose for this computer. As you can see, for the motherboard I choose MSI A320M grenade, 16 GB of Patriot RAM DDR4. For the SSD I choose the M.2 SSD 128 GB, which I'm using for Windows, and 2 TB of regular hard drive. Then I have as a graphic card I choose the RX 580 8 GB version. Then I have a Wi-Fi card, and for the power supply I have a 750 watts Fortron Hyper. And for the processor, as you can see, I have a AMD Ryzen 5 series 1600, which is a 6-core with 12 threads. So you can see everything here costs 955 euros together with the LCD monitor. I choose replace this monitor later on with a newer model and better from LG. This is a Philips. It was 60 Hz. Now I have the LG 144 Hertz monitor. So let's check these components one by one. When we check over here, so this is the motherboard that I have, A320M grenade. It's a small motherboard, but I like it very much. It has a lot of connectors as I need it, right? A lot of USBs. It's just pretty enough for my usage. Next we have a processor. As I said, it's a Ryzen 5 series 1600, 65 watts, AM4 socket, and as I said, it's a 6-core with a 12 threads, 3.2 gigahertz frequency. Next we have this 16 gigabyte kit. It's a 2x 8 gigabytes RAM, DDR4, nothing special. And graphics cards, it's a RX 580, 8 gigabytes, 256 bit bandwidth, and it's a GDDR5. So this is pretty good graphics cards. Many people use this card for mining the Bitcoin, but I use it for gaming as it's supposed to be. This is the hard drive, M.2, nothing special, 128 gigabytes. It's pretty enough for the Windows. This is the 2 terabytes hard drive, regular one that I'm using for data and games. And this is the power supply that I use, 700 watts. I thought it's 750, but it's just 700. It's pretty enough for my computer. I'm pretty happy with this. So all these I get under 1000 euros. Let's check how it goes in some games. Okay, so as you can see in the right corner, the game is running around 50, 60, 70, up to 80 FPS. Most of the time it's around 60 FPS. So I think it's pretty fluent, it's pretty good, it's pretty alright. It's a Counter-Strike 2, it's a new game, so even it's a kind of old game, but it's in the new engine, and I think the engine is a little bit demanding, but still my computer is running this game at the maximum settings at 60 FPS, as you can see. Okay, so we are in DayZ. As you can see in the right corner up there, we're running game about 50-60 FPS, depends on our movement and stuff, but basically it's 60 FPS all the time at least, and the game is set in the full HD on medium settings. I think it's pretty okay for a 5-year-old computer running DayZ at these settings at almost 60 FPS. I think it's pretty good. Okay, so as you can see, we are in the game of Metro 2033. The far right corner up there showing me 60-65 FPS. I think it's pretty okay for this kind of game. Even it's old, it's pretty demanding, so I think 60 FPS is not bad. It's set in the full HD, and all settings are at the maximum high settings, so 60 FPS for Metro 2033. Okay, so for another game I choose Hitman 3, the World of Assassination. As you can see, for the settings we're running at a full HD and almost all the settings on the ultra or medium or high, and we're gonna benchmark this game, so let's dive into it. Okay, so as you can see, for our Hitman World of Assassination, we managed to pull 69 FPS on average. So I think it's pretty okay. Okay, so here we are in Arma-Reforger. We're getting around 50, 40, 60 FPS on these settings. As you can see, most of it is low or the lowest settings possible, but we're playing in Full HD. I think it doesn't look that bad, and FPS is okay. 50, 60 FPS for this kind of game on this old computer, it's not that bad. Game feels pretty fluent. Effects looks amazing. I think this water is just crazy shit. Looks amazing, and as I said, the game feels pretty smooth. But you can see it's 50 FPS. It's nothing special for this kind of game, but it's old computer and the game is pretty recent, so I think it's still kinda alright with this computer. So for the last game I chose S.T.A.L.K.E.R-Anomaly, which is kinda older game, but it's pretty demanding, and I think it's still pretty reliable game. It's old, but it's good. I like it so fucking much. As you can see, we're getting 67 60 FPS up to 70 and 80. I think it's pretty okay for this old game that runs this smooth, looks amazing. Still pretty good game. I love it. So for a conclusion out of this video, I would say this computer is still pretty reliable for this year 2023, and I think for that price it's still kicking ass even after 5 years after he was built. So if you like this video and you find it interesting, please hit the like button, maybe subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!